Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I'm April and I'm the Wolf Ranch Girl. In this video, we are going to be doing one of my favorite things. We are going to be doing a year in review of my life planner. So this can be a fairly stressful and then sometimes sad but also happy time. So I utilize my planner for everything. So in the intro video you guys saw that I told you that this is not just my brain on paper, but this is my life in a coil, and that is no joke. So I'm going to give you guys in this video a review of my Erin Condren life planner for 2019-2020. And this was really like an evolving year for me because I started using stickers and planner decorating, and then I stopped because I was purchasing a bunch of stickers and everything, and then I didn't use them. They weren't really my style. I wasn't really sure what my style was. My planner style is described as white space planning. I don't cover every single page with stickers. I need space for my brain to be able to look and see the things that I need to get accomplished and then see the things that I have coming up. And then I also use my life planner for budgeting, keeping track of paying bills, a debt snowball tracker for paying off debt. I utilize the calendars in the front. Well, you guys will see all of that, but I don't just throw these away at the end of the year. My planner is also a memory keeper, and it is super thick right now. I can't even close it. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to an overhead shot, and then we aren't going to flip through every single page in the planner, but we are going to flip through some of the pages in the planner, and then we're going to talk about how I plan to utilize my notes pages for next year. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so right now you are seeing my 2019-2020 without a cover. I did have this cover, which is the neutral waves or neutral layers cover, and I love it. I did have this on there for June, and I'm not going to be storing it with this because I love this cover and I will be using it again. So I'm not sure how I'm going to store it yet. So we're going to go through, and you can see I have several sticky notes because this was really like a morphed year or a morphing year or a year of learning what my design style was, and I think I've got it down to a science now, but I just want to take you through kind of the evolution of that design path. So if anyone is watching and they're like, I have no idea what I like and what I don't like, then maybe this will help. And it also, once you figure out what your design styles are, it really does help you to save money because you know what stickers you are going to use, you know what stickers you aren't going to use. You can look back and see what intentions you had and maybe what things did and did not work out. What were you consistent with? What were you inconsistent with? So that's this beautiful vellum overlay in every beginning of the planner, and I always put a picture there. This picture I've actually used for 2 years. This is me and my son during the winter time, and then in the upcoming planner I am going to be using a different picture. So this will stay here. And then you open up to the calendar page for the year of the current planner, and last year I started using these transparent date dots to mark our anniversary, birthdays in our family, and then school events in yellow and in orange. And then the next page is what I started using for the debt snowball, and I'm going to be utilizing these pages here again. Then before you got into the actual July page, there's a notes page, and for July I printed out my budget and pasted it here because I didn't realize when you opened up the tab that you went straight to the dashboard page and then you had to flip again to get to the month. I really thought that once I touched the July tab that I would open up to a month, and that did not happen last year in this planner, and that was bothersome every month, but it's been fixed for the 2021 planner. So anyway, I will have a video of going through how I created my monthly budget. Now I use a couple of different budget systems, but this is the one, my go-to, that I need to look at, that I use to plan for, and that I use for figuring how much money is going to be available for different items, so on and so forth. I put one of these at the beginning of every month, no matter what. And I started using this about 4 years ago, but I just used it on the computer. And then last year I started putting it in my actual planner so that I could see it every day. So this is the first spread for July of 2019, and I used the seasonal sticker book from Erin Condren. There were some thin washi that I put at the top and the bottom, and then they just had some event or holiday stickers such as the firework, the hat, so on and so forth. I used some different flags to say what was going on during that week. I had a quote sticker here. I kept track of, we have an annual hog roast at our house every year. Well, not this year because of COVID, but and I kept track of what I needed to buy, what I needed to pay. And then you can see on the first week of July, I didn't use any kind of a sticker kit. I went through the Erin Condren sticker books that I had and picked out a couple of decorative stickers. I had a couple of habit tracker type stickers with a couple of quote stickers from the sticker books that I had bought just at Hobby Lobby that I tried to utilize. And you can see that I still have, or I have my boxes set up so it's morning and then kind of goals and then kind of evening events. And then I just go through and print out pictures on paper. I would just copy and paste them into a Word document, make them the size that I needed them to be, and then print them out and cut them out and glue them on. So nothing really magnificent taking place here. And when I was looking at stickers, I got really overwhelmed and either bought everything I could put my hands on or just completely shut down and didn't buy anything. So in the second week in July, I got a little bit more creative and I had purchased just a large sticker book that I don't have anymore at Hobby Lobby, and I combined some of those stickers to cover up in this blank area here that was always awkward last year. And then I had some daily flags that were just decorative, 1 or 2 decorative stickers. And then I have some memory keeping. This is when my cow, Bella, had her first calf, and his name was Lestat. And then our oldest son that's still at home, he had an all-star baseball weekend, and then this is our younger son and what he was doing during those baseball games. So this is just some memory keeping, and then I started utilizing the bottom portion, the shaded portion, for meal planning, and this is something that's worked out great for me, and I've continued it on throughout the entire year. I love these 2 stickers. This is actually my youngest son, and he's number 1. He's a quarterback for his football team last year, and then my dad, his high school number was number 1, so that was a pretty sweet memory there. Still kept on with the meal planning down at the bottom. That worked out really well, and I do still do that. So then we just keep on going and Still not a lot of decor, but you can definitely see that I use my planner. So then we move into August, and I have now started using the blank page that is inside, just on the opposite side of the monthly tab page. So it says today is another chance to get better, and then you flip over and that's that awkward dashboard page again, and then this blank page. So I went ahead and started printing out my budgets and putting them here, and it worked out perfectly for me. So now you can see I started to kind of pick themes. So I had found some washi tape just at Hobby Lobby that was pineapple themed, and I told you in the last video that pineapples are kind of a family thing, and so I loved that. I picked that up and then I used it here, and then I just used one of the summer pages to kind of keep with a summer type theme as we're moving along through the month. Still kind of kept going there. And this looks like it is the first kind of week back. This weekend, I believe, was the weekend before our middle son that's still at home, Walker, got baptized. So we were all on our way to church there. One of our friends had a birthday, and I love this picture of him, so I printed that out and put it in. Some pool time, and again, I still don't have any kind of sticker kits or anything. I'm just piecing together different stickers from Erin Condren, from a couple of those sticker books that I picked up, but I'm starting to see my way of style, or my way of decorating and using productivity stickers to my benefit here. So I started using the headers, the today and to do, today, to do, and then I started either decorating in a straight line or in an alternating box kind of style, and these are things that you'll pick up as we're moving along. This was the first day back to school for both of us. So my son started 2nd grade, and of course I'm a high school teacher, so I went back to school. We had a football game, and then Walker got baptized on the 18th, which was a very sweet day. And this week I went with a coffee theme, so I found some coffee washi and utilized that as the color scheme, and I started incorporating highlighters to mark off the things that I had finished. And you'll see that that is kind of hit and miss sometimes, but I pretty much keep with that, and I'm still going along with my meal planning. So let's skip into September, and September was the very first sticker kit that I actually purchased. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all of those things, but I am a huge Harry Potter fan, and so I purchased a couple of World of Wizardry kits, I think that what they were called, and started utilizing those to decorate my planner. So I know that this is from one of the seasonal sticker kits, but it just kind of went with the color scheme here. And then I added some little decorative stickers, a broom and a wand down at the bottom there. My son Christian got baptized on the 8th of September, so we had 2 baptisms right in a row, and that was very sweet. Don't forget a to-do. So I'm starting to see my patterns coming through here. And then here's my first weekly kit. My phone keeps going off, I apologize. Here is my first weekly kit, and it is a Harry Potter kit, and I absolutely love it. It's super cute. It was the first time that I looked down at my planner and I thought, okay, here it is. I know how I'm going to do this. I still didn't know that it was actually called white space planning, but that's what it is. So now I have my basis of my design down. I either use an alternating sticker method or a straight line method. I'm starting to mark off the weekends. I'm using the functional headers. I don't have a lot of extra stuff. I have plenty of room for productivity, and I'm starting to use the highlighter. And that carried on here, again with the Harry Potter theme. Again, this is kind of a mixture. Then we get into October, and I'm staying with my budgets on the inside. I did not use the dashboard. I just really couldn't nail down a way that I wanted to use that, but I do love this. This is the very first note that my youngest son ever wrote by himself without any kind of help, and it says, "I love you to the beach and back." It's very, very sweet. Now this I wanted to point out because once I started looking at the sticker kits and the monthly kits, it really kind of put me into a panic, and I got really overwhelmed because sticker kits are very expensive. If you are diligent and you find a printing company that you like, then a lot of the times you'll get discounts for being a repeat customer, or you'll get used to their sale planning, and you'll be able to save some money there. But if you just get onto Etsy and start looking at stickers and sticker kits, like those $5 and $10, $11 sets, they add up very quickly, and you can really rack up the bills with that. So I actually found that you can do printable sticker sets, and they're instant downloads, but it's up to you to cut them out. So if you have a Cricut or something like that, you can download those cuttable files and then use your machine to cut the stickers out, and that would be wonderful. I do not have a Cricut. Do not have a Cricut, do not have room for a Cricut, so that is not an option for me. So what I did is that in this particular sheet or monthly set, I purchased it. It was probably less than $3, and there's every type of sticker that you want or every type of design that you want on there, but you have to cut them out, or I had to cut them out. So if you have the time for that and the patience for that, then that might work out for you. So what I did is I just cut out the washi, which is really just strips of paper, and then glued them on. This is also a part of that set. The background there is a part of that set, where it says Planner Babe is a part of that set. And I'll pull that forward, but you can see that I just cut out the white square behind it, so the letters are not cut out. It's just a strip. So it just depends on what you like, what you can afford, and how much time you want to put into that. But I did that for quite some time. This week I went out and for this week, excuse me, I just printed off an image from the internet. There's a full box border behind this, and then I just glued the Happy Fall Y'all on top of that. The goals heading I cut out, the calorie tracker, the movement tracker, the water tracker, all of those were cut out. And I will see if I can zoom in a little bit and focus in on this. Nope, that's zoom out. Okay. Alright, so if you guys can see, do you see the white speckles here on this full box? You can't see it so bad on the hedgehog on the mushroom, but these are, they really ran. Like everything crackled when I printed them, and this was kind of a rustic looking set anyway, so it actually ended up working out, but when I flip the page you'll see that it didn't work out so well. down at the bottom here, I actually came back. My husband gifted me a Polaroid zip printer for Christmas, and I actually came back, and these are actual Polaroid sticker sheets that the Polaroid sticker sheets, they print on a Bluetooth wireless printer, and then the sticker sheets themselves are stickers. So you just peel off the backing, and then you have a printed picture that you can put right into your planner, and they fit exactly in my boxes there. So this is the next sheet, and I'll zoom back out here. Nope. Well, I'll go ahead and zoom in. So this is a coffee themed sheet, and you can see it really is just running right off of there, or it's cracked. The color didn't really stay very well at all. So that's one of the drawbacks of printing as well. But again, in a pinch or from afar, it does look really cute. Okay. Here's another one, and I'm still cutting out. I believe this one I did not do on a sticker sheet. I just did on paper because it doesn't really crack so much. The color doesn't crack so much. So then if we move into November, I still have my budget. I use the dashboard for some just random things here. And then this looks like it is a sticker sheet, but it's actually not. This is a printable or downloadable sticker design, and then I printed it right on paper and just cut it out. And this one was really cute. I was happy with how this one turned out. Still going along again with the printable stickers, and I just went back to the paper instead of the actual sticker paper and cut them out, and I think that they turned out really, really good. The color quality on those were really well. What I did was I took we had a two-sided Christmas card, and the front side is here at the beginning of December. And then at the end of December, I put the back side on there. And it's called Woodland. And I love how it turned out. And then I just added some accents from some Erin Condren sticker books that I had. And this is kind of a mixture of those two. So both of these are from an Erin Condren sticker book. All of the foiled stickers are from Erin Condren, and then I just added a background from Woodland and then a foiled weekend sticker that I bought in a separate sheet from JumpToItDesigns. So that turned out really cute. And then this is a Christmas sticker set from JumpToItDesigns, and with the full boxes and the headers, these little bows that I love as little accents, and then actual printed meal stickers and the weekend stickers. And this is where I started incorporating my little coffee cup that you guys will see over and over and over again. And this is what I really love about the planner community or being a planner. One, planning helps anxiety, and I'll go into that a little bit more in the future, I'm sure. But if I have things planned out, then it severely lessens the amount of anxiety that I have worrying about whether I'm going to miss something or forget something with my kids or whatnot. Also, like coloring, I don't know if you've ever heard that coloring is therapeutic, but this is kind of the same thing for me. So when I get to focus on how I want to design my spreads and do something that I know is going to help me to focus on what needs to be done, then that helps to calm the anxiety. It helps me to focus and only allows me to think about that one thing, because I am a multitasker and I have lots of things going on in my mind all at one time. But I love looking back and seeing what took place during those weeks. I don't do it a lot, but this is really nice to be able to look back and see that we were doing present wrapping with a Harry Potter-a-thon in this picture, and this is the Christmas party snack that me and Christian made for his class. And here is his birthday cake, and here's Waylon at a winter concert, and then here is us making reindeer food. You know, those things don't last forever with your little ones, so being able to look back and see those is really neat. This is the January spread from JumpToItDesigns. It's very festive, but not overbearing, so I really liked that. And some of these you'll notice that, or I'll notice, that I did utilize some of the sticker sheets that I had purchased, but then like this and this sticker and this sticker, I didn't want to not use the sticker books that I had already purchased because I spent the money on them. So I still utilized and designed some of my own spreads, but I still followed the kind of pattern that I had established. So we're just going to flip quickly through there. This is the first time that I think that I used the straight across kind of pattern with the stickers. Generally I started at the top box and then went to the next middle box and then top and then middle and then top again, or I switched that around. But I believe I was writing and noticed the kind of hills and valleys that were happening as I was writing inside the planner. It would go up and down, up and down. So I tried to spread the stickers out a little bit to even things up a little bit. And I really liked how it turned out. So I just kind of alternated how I did the patterns. So February was one of my favorite months. I still kept on with the budget, still kind of just used this for notes. And then this is the first time that I got a monthly foil overlay, and I think it turned out really cute. I did try here to do a sticker set and then do a different kind of border when the next month started, and I never tried that again. I didn't really like it. It just seemed too disruptive for my flow there. Okay, this one was really cute. My son had basketball. He only ended up having 2 or 3 games before they canceled for COVID. So that was a really great day that we got to get pictures of him doing that. And then we went on a double date with a couple of our friends. That was great memories. This is really funny. So I will see if I can just zoom in using the camera and then autofocus it. Okay, can you see those 2 little eyeballs right there? So this is our youngest son, Christian, and for Valentine's Day, we needed to make a Valentine's card box. Totally normal project, right? Well, for some reason, he's into Star Wars and wanted to make one that looked like Chewie, and it was horrible. It ended up being the worst looking Chewie that you would ever imagine, but he was so proud of it, and it looks like some sort of crazed teddy bear or something, but so it's really funny, and I'm definitely glad that I printed that picture because, oh, we will talk about that Valentine's Day box for years to come. So this is one of my favorite spreads in March. Not this one, the next week one, but I do love this. I love how JumpToItDesigns, how she does very crisp and clear colors, and her stickers are very vinyl-like, but easy to write on, and nothing really runs on the paper. But this one is one of my favorites. This is my birthday week, actually. Mine and my son, who passed away. He was born on the 26th, and I was born on the 27th of February. So I always kind of do a big decorating thing for that week. So I loved this just the colors were awesome. Navy, teal, pink, gray, those are all my favorite colors. So this weekly spread really spoke to me there. And then one of our middle sons, Walker's birthday is on actually the 3rd, but we had his birthday party on the 7th. We went to Dave & Buster's, and that's when we kind of started thinking about COVID-19 and what we should and shouldn't do. And then the very next week is when the governor of Illinois shut down the schools, and it really blew my mind. I stood and looked at the TV and probably didn't say a word for at least 30 minutes, and I'm a teacher, so me not talking is really a big deal. I was in a huge state of shock that lasted for quite a few days. So oddly enough, I had pre-chosen this kind of choose gratitude, choose joy, happy list. You're exactly where you need to be, kind of motivational layout here, and I'm really glad that I did. The next one for St. Patrick's Day was about luck, and this is when our schools officially shut down due to COVID-19. And this is the official beginning of my use of the canceled stickers that I talked about in my last Plan With Me video. So all those stickers that I really didn't have a use for, I went back and was able to utilize them, because pretty much all of our fundraising for the classes was canceled. All of the baseball meetings were canceled. Everything, you guys know, everything was canceled. So at least I got to use those stickers. This was really good. This was about 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, and things were getting pretty stressful. Really worried about being able to go out at all. Really stressed about wearing masks and washing hands and cleaning everything. And this was the first weekend that our boys went to their respective parents' homes, and me and my husband, after dinner, we kind of had an at-home date night, and we went and made a fire out on our patio and had a couple glasses of wine together and just really kind of chilled out and unwound, and that was very needed because I, like so many others, really was reaching the end of my rope. So this was the week of Easter, and we took some family pictures, and this family picture is actually going to be in the beginning of my next life planner. The following week we decided to start a garden, and so here are some of the pictures of all of the garden preparations taking place. So everything is kind of the same as we're going through, because I really kind of landed on my planner style. I did start at the end of the April month in that notes page. I did start a projects to complete list, and we've pretty much gotten everything done. So this is really awesome. The pantry has not been done yet. We're converting our old garage into a bonus room, and then we will be redoing the mud room. So those are very big projects that are going to take a long time, but nevertheless they're on the list, and the pantry video will be coming up. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through May and jump over to June so that you can see this month. I did not do a budget for May or for June, and I should have, but I'm back at it in July. So this was June. I was able to go and get my hair cut and my nails done, so that was really awesome. We were supposed to be on vacation from the 20th to this past Sunday, the 28th, but we postponed it to next year due to COVID. And here are some Planner Kate spreads that I decided to try her out, and she is really one of my favorites as well. Last week we installed our water line. We had to run 1,200 feet of water line through 2 of our pastures. It was a huge, huge undertaking, and I am so, so grateful because it has made a huge difference. It increased our property value. It increased our successfulness to be healthy. We were not able to drink or cook with the water. It ruined any white clothes I had to take either to my parents' or a friend's house to wash because it just would immediately ruin anything that was white. So this was a huge project and a huge benefit to our family and our life. And so the 20th was a big day for us. And this was our vacation week. My husband took off and we were supposed to go on vacation with another family that is very dear to us. So we took 3 days out of this week and made them McWolf days, and we had a really great time. So even though we didn't get to go on vacation, we still made the most of it. And then I'll just go ahead and flip back to the notes pages so that you guys can see what I did with notes pages last year. So I tracked my days off. I'm a teacher, so I tracked if I had to take a day off for medical or sick, or if it was a personal day, or if it was a professional development day. And then I intended on doing the same thing for my husband, but he rarely takes time off. So he kind of keeps track of his stuff and I'll keep track of mine. This was probably the most useful thing that I have done in my planner as far as the notes pages go, because, and thank goodness for Kristen Morgan over at the Golden Circle. She's the one that showed this on her page, and this is not exactly like hers, but it's similar, just the idea to have a gift tracker, a Christmas gift tracker. Because Christmas shopping can be really overwhelming. It's a really busy time of year for everybody, so it's super easy to forget what you need to buy, what you have bought, and so this helped me quite a bit. So we tracked Waylon, Walker, and Christian, and then my husband's name is Mark. Our oldest son is Tristan, and he does not live at home. And then extended family and friends, we tracked their gifts and what we needed to buy and had bought. And then when you flip over, we did the same thing for birthdays. This was another Christmas list page of people that I didn't include the first time on that Christmas list page, but now I will definitely include all those people. And that is that. So that is the year in review of my 2019 and 2020 life planner. That you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys were able to see how the evolution of my planning style took place, and that you found some things interesting. Remember that you can always go on and search for how to well, you can watch lots of different videos and find your planning style, and then you can also either design your own stickers. If you're really artistic, you can do your own artistic drawings in your planners. You can also download printable stickers and print them yourself, or print them on paper and cut them out, or you can look at ordering different types of stickers. So I hope that you found that fun and informative. I especially liked looking back at the memories. And please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, click on subscribe, and if you'd like to get notified anytime I upload new videos, then click on the bell for notifications. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.